She said, take your time, what's no rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Tanaya. It is Sunday, February 22nd, and it is currently 8:06 in the morning. I'm up. It is unfortunately starting to snow in Ohio, and it's so insane because last week we literally had touched like the 60s at one point. There were bitches in dresses already. Like, we were so ready, and it's so funny because I told Mom last night when it started snowing, I was like, it's so crazy because I seen someone say, I know y'all not getting excited over this fall spring. And fall spring it was, because it's definitely starting to snow right now. I need to run to Walmart really quick before this shit possibly picks up and gets worse. I need to get me a red Ohio State shirt. I have black, but this is big. Like, I sleep in this. And then all the other shirts that I had that I would wear, they're just also big now because I've lost over 65 pounds. So it's not like, it doesn't give a fit that I want to wear out. As I've been losing weight and gaining confidence, I'm not looking to really buy my stuff like oversized and all of that. So I'm not saying I need like a form-fitting OSU shirt, but also I want a red one. I don't normally buy red OSU shirts for some reason. I'll buy black, but my typical go-to OSU shirt color is like that heathered gray. So I want to get one of those. And I know Walmart has them. In hindsight, because it's snowing, I should have ran into the Walmart yesterday by the little trampoline place we took MJ to, because tomorrow is my baby's birthday. He will be 7 years old. Thank you. Yeah, he'll be 7 years old. And yesterday we took him to this place called Fun City here in Columbus. It's like a trampoline place. They have like everything you could think of for kids to do. So they had a great time. They had all day passes. They probably jumped around for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm not gonna lie. So he ended up staying after everyone had pretty much left with my mom and me and my sister, and he got to jump around a little bit more. He got to play some of the arcade games, and then when he left, my mom and him went to a buffet. I dropped my sister off at home, and I came home. When him and my mom got done at the buffet, they came here, he showered, packed a bag, and went over to my mom's because he was going to end up staying over there, not staying the night, but he was going to end up over there today anyway, because I got me and my mom tickets to go to the OSU USC Women's Basketball game today at 2 o'clock, which is why I'm going to get me a new shirt. So he was going to end up over there with my sister anyway, so yeah. But anyway, I'm about to use the bathroom, brush my rocks. I did flat iron my hair. I need to get me like one of them like nets, them net wrap thingies. Because yeah. But I flat ironed my hair because I got these, hold on, let me show you. I got these, You Love Me silky straight human hair clip-ins. I got a 24-inch. I got 24 inches. I kind of wish I would have got just 22 because the 24 actually is long, and my hair has not been this long since middle school. Literally like 6th or 7th grade. I'm about to be 27. So part of me feel like I look weird, but also I need to learn how to curl hair. I have a curling iron, and I have like wand barrels. I have like the real skinny ones so you can get a tight curl, and I do have bigger ones. I have a wand, and it has like an interchangeable heads basically. So I don't want to like put the clip-ins in and it just be that, which is crazy because I got silky straight, but I also got body wave one, and I kind of wish, I guess I could throw in the body wave ones because it already has like a slight curl, and I can just kind of like curl up my real hair. I don't know, we'll see. So I want to put these in for the game. We'll see how it goes though, because I did try to test it out putting them in last night. I didn't really like lock in on the placement, making sure everything looked seamless. I just wanted to see how the length looked, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit was kind of long. It was kind of crazy, but yeah, let me hurry up so I can get out and get back. It's not coming down too much. It just kind of looked like someone is like blowing snow off a roof. That's how it looks right now. I'm hoping this shit stops. I checked my weather and it don't even say it's snowing right now. It says it's not supposed to snow until 2 p.m., which is when the game is. So Fingers crossed we don't get a bunch of snow. I don't have time. I am gonna look for some salt when I'm in Walmart too. So we need a shirt and some salt. That's it. That's all. Because I have a terrible habit of going in there and buying unnecessary shit. So I will talk to y'all after we finish getting ready and we finna head out the door. All right, y'all. We're in the car now. It's 9:03. I hurried up, went over my hair with the straightener, swapped out some laundry, started a self-clean cycle on the washer because the app told me it needed to, and I took Star out. So now we're getting ready to head to Walmart. Remember, shirt and salt. A shirt and salt. Oh, I will say I do need like some electrical tape or something as well. So we'll see. But shirt and salt. Okay, I got my mount up. I need to figure out a good placement for it because first of all, I don't have my wide angle lens on my DJI, but also I don't like how it has my dash camera all in the mix. Oh, nail check. These are the nails. But yeah, I was sitting here fidgeting around, trying to get my mount put up. I'm sorry, I just got a text. Okay, yeah, let me hurry the fuck up though, for real, because the snow is actually starting to pick up. Let me get my seatbelt on. I do have my breakfast. Let me hurry up because I don't even have time. I know my sister is supposed to be like going out today and doing some stuff. My sisters are going out the country for my youngest sister's this will be her 22nd birthday. So her 22nd birthday is coming up on March 2nd and they are going out the country. Oh my god, it's really snowing. But my sister said she needed to go to the mall. I hope she up and know it's snowing so that she can like get out before this shit starts to get worse, because it actually is starting to like pick up. So yeah. All right, so we just pulled up to Walmart, 9:19. So let's hurry up and get in here and get what we need. I really hope they got some salt because I actually might not need no salt for real, because it's really not supposed to like continue snowing. I do think this is only supposed to be like a 1-day thing, and the snow isn't sticking. It's like it's hitting the ground and the ground just looks like it rained outside. Like even in the clips that you guys are going to see of me on the way to Walmart, it just looks gloomy outside, like it's raining almost. Like the roads look wet. That's it. The snow isn't actually sticking, so I probably really don't even need to grab no no salt. So I probably won't. I'll probably just go in here, look for a shirt, electrical tape, and I'm out. So let's go. Making our way to where the OSU stuff is at, right here and in this corner. Like, okay, this could be doable, but I don't know if I want another long sleeve. But the short sleeve one, let's see. I would need an XL. Is this the same one? Yeah. I don't know. XL might. I might could do a large actually. Okay, so I'm getting this mountain tape for my dash camera cords, because the ones that are the most problematic, they just need tucked up under my glove compartment. I feel like I could just wrap this around and press it down, it'll stick. So getting this, I ended up getting this just red OSU short sleeve. I also got grab Star this fluff around and find out sweater, and I grabbed a new small umbrella because the one I had in my car I left at Nationwide Arena at the NBA YoungBoy concert. So we're about to leave. The Girl Scouts are supposed to be, are allegedly setting up outside of Walmart right now. So we're about to go check out. Yeah, about to go check out, and then we're gonna go outside and see if they're set up and see what we can grab. All right, y'all, we back in the car. It is 10:10. Now, I promise, I only took so long because I was so indecisive on which shirt I was gonna get, which is really dumb considering it's just an OSU shirt. But I was so torn between long sleeve or short sleeve. I ended up getting a short sleeve, and I hope I don't regret it. But I also was trying to like take my time because the Girl Scouts are supposed to be setting up. They're supposed to already be set up. It said they would be here from 10 to like 4 p.m. I think maybe. But I'm wondering if like the snow, maybe they aren't going to set up today, or maybe they're going to see if they can set up inside at the other entrance. Because if so, I'm going to ride down to that other entrance and see if I see anyone. My mom took my sheet, a whole case of the lemon ups. Like, girl, boo. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to ride down to this other end. Actually, let me call my mom. All right, about to try Bob Evans and see. If not, I give up. You said they're supposed to be out tomorrow too, though, right? When you was looking.
Yeah, Girl Scouts goes on through like March 12th or something like that. That's why I said I would do tomorrow. I'd do Cheryl's.
Cause at least this Bob Evans got like some awning to it, like awning kind of, where they could maybe be like tucked up and put away. I'm about to spin the block. I don't. Yeah, they not at Bob Evans. Maybe they just running behind because of the weather, or maybe they hoping it'll pass. Or maybe they won't be out. Shit, I don't blame them. Bitch, I'm not finna be out here selling cookies in this damn snow. Well, we tried.
That pissed me off.
All right, y'all. It's 11:25. It's so funny because I just made myself 2 fried eggs to eat. And I was like, damn, it's kind of, this is typically the time I'll be eating lunch at work. And I wanted to make them jalapeno pastry puffs that I'll typically be making, but I was like, Messiah not home, and he would have a fit if he came home and seen that I had ate those without him. And then I was on the phone with my mom and MJ, and literally Messiah texted me and was like, you can make them jalapeno things for me before you leave for the game. So it was just funny because I was really talking about making them, and then he asked me to make them for him, which is fine because I definitely could eat 1 or 2 before I go. So that'll work out. And then hopefully I won't need to buy nothing when we get there. But like I said, it's 11:26 right now. I need to do my lashes. So I just went back downstairs to let that cream, like take the cream cheese out so that it can soften up. And yeah, I'm getting ready to start my lashes. Shouldn't take too long doing those. But I gotta go over my mom's to get my clip-ins put in for my sister Tia. She gonna do my clip-ins for me. And yeah, let me get my little tripod. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. So yeah. I need to find, I believe the jeans I want to wear are actually in the dryer. I was just going to do like some leggings, and I was going to do the good old fashioned leggings, the white socks, and a boot. That very well could still be an option, but I really want to do just, I really do want to wear some jeans. So clip my hair back. I got my clip-ins are still over there on the sink from this morning when I was showing y'all. And then I'm about to show y'all me doing my lashes. This e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm is the truth. I get the vanilla soft serve. The vanilla soft serve, they just started selling it like in stores. Before you could only get it like online. So this one I ran out. I just bought 2 more. I got 1 to keep in my purse and then 1 new one to keep at my desk. I used to use this one. This Squeeze Me Lip Balm. This one's good too. That has a little bit more pigment, even though the vanilla frosting, I think that's what this one is. Yeah, vanilla frosting. It smells amazing. I love it. I just wish that they were bigger. If they need to start making these bigger, because these are the bomb. But yeah, anyway, let me go ahead. I just got me some new lashes. These are the ones that I use, the Veyes Beauty. Oh wait, these aren't the same. Are these the same ones? Oh no, these are definitely different. These are the ones I typically get, the Newbies 5-second. Oh no, yeah, these are the same ones. I think they just changed the way it looks. Because I know the ones I get are the VB Muse. And it says it down here in the bottom corner. But right here it says Silk Bloom 3D series. Let me look. Are these different? I actually think I like the way the new ones look better. Like, these ones look more like separated. And these ones have a more like wispy look to them. So yeah, we're getting ready to get started doing that. And I'm about to show y'all how I do my lashes. It's currently 11:30. I'm about to see if we could get this done by 11:45. All right, y'all, we're done. These ones are definitely, oh, hold on. I got one loose. The inner corners always like give me problems, especially when I try and use one that is that's like very much so probably too long. So I guess we're not done. But yeah, these ones are definitely different than the other ones I normally would use. These ones have way more curl. And they are more wispy, so I really don't need to layer them how I would the other ones that I normally would wear. I had got to a point where I was wearing clusters 25/8. Like, I would do them during the week. I don't know what people be doing when they do theirs, where they talking about they get them to stay on for 2 weeks. Mine was never staying on for no 2 weeks. Maybe a week, And then I would take them off, let my eyelashes kind of like breathe over the weekend. And then I would do them again Sunday night so that I have me a fresh set for the new work week. But yeah, these definitely have more like curl and wispiness to them. So they look fuller on the eye. I don't have to like do a whole cluster row and then like add extras to kind of like fill in certain areas like I would those other ones. And don't get me wrong, the lash map with them other ones eats. My most viral video on TikTok is to that Let It All Work Out song. And the number of comments I got on that video, let it all work out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. The number of comments I got asking for my lash map, yes, I was so sad. There was like a lawsuit going on with, what's her name? She owns a beauty brand, but she made like lash clusters, and she sued a bunch of these like eyelash extension brands. You Cool Me was one of them. I've never used You Cool Me lashes, but that was how I learned about the lawsuit. They were included. I do believe Veyes Beauty was included as well, because during the whole lawsuit, You Cool Me, you couldn't purchase those, and you couldn't purchase Veyes ones either. And it wasn't until the lady that sued them lost the lawsuit and that they were able to, you know, start selling the lashes again. So I get those off of Amazon. The You Cool Me ones, like I said, I've never used them. I know that they're in the TikTok shop, so are the Veyes Beauty ones, but they are cheaper on Amazon, and I get them quicker because I have Amazon Prime. Like, I literally order those, get them same day. So yeah, these are it. Oh my God, a teacher just put a grade in. Let me see what she's talking about, because this teacher be giving me problems. This teacher is so weird, bro. Like, for example, we had an activity and a journal entry that we had to submit last week, right? The activity was 75 points. The journal was 50 points. She gave me a 74.44 for the activity. For the journal grade that she just put in, I got a 48.5. Give me my fucking points. Because my other teacher, like, and she always does that. It's like certain teachers just don't believe in giving like full credit in college. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But my other teacher, look at that. 150 out of 150 on a project. You're not going to tell me, I know what I'm doing at this point. Like, I've been in college long enough to know what to do and what not to do when it comes to these assignments. She literally had gave me an F on an assignment. I got to resubmit it and get it regraded. But she had literally gave me an F on an assignment because I put my references in APA format on the last page, as most people do when they're, you know, listing their references. I put them on the reference sheet. She gave me a F, a 0%, not half off, not minus 10%, because I didn't do in-text citations. The rubric doesn't say I have to do in-text citations. It just says provide your references. I did that. And then like, I got other assignments where I didn't do in-text citations and you didn't give me a fucking 0. But a 0 is crazy. Like, a 0 is crazy. You gave me a 0 because I didn't do in-text citations. So just damn the work in itself. A 0? Yeah, I can't wait for the course survey. Next week is the last week of the course. So I know that survey will be rolling out. I actually got my, I have my graduation date. It is May 3rd. I am in spring commencement. I'm not going to New Hampshire for the ceremony. I just opted for the virtual one. But yeah, I got like a cap and gown, so if I want to go take pictures or do like a little photo shoot or anything, I can. Matter of fact, it's right here. Here is my cap. And it has the little like tassel with the emblem for the school. My gown is in here, and then they also sent my thing for my diploma. So once my actual diploma gets mailed to me, I can put it in here. I can't believe I went back to school, let alone finished. And currently I have a 3.89 cum. I would be lying and I got honors as well. So I got my honor ropes in here. So yeah, excited. A part of me wishes I did opt to go to the actual ceremony, just because if you're new here, I did a story time. It's not posted anymore on my channel, but I did a story time about my senior year, how my high school did not let me walk across the stage to get my diploma because of senior pranks. And I got caught because my then guy best friend, you know, I don't know how other people do it, but typically you do senior pranks on the last day for the seniors. Because, you know, obviously we have our last day before everyone else, because we're already done. Like, tests are done, finals are taken, everything is everything. Like, if you're graduating, you're graduating. And if you're not, you're not. So that's what it was. It was the last day for the seniors, and we did a prank. We went to our rival school up the street. I didn't damage anything. I didn't paint anything. I didn't break anything. I was just there. But because I was there and damage was caused by other people, we all were not allowed to walk the stage. And they had told us that we had to pay fines. They gave us like a bunch of fines that we had to pay. My high school is quite literally still holding my diploma hostage. Like, I graduated, I finished high school, completed it, everything. They are holding my diploma hostage because I refused to pay fines for damage that you guys told me I did not make. Like, you said you watched the security footage and you can tell I didn't damage anything. Why would I be paying fines for the damages? Make that make sense. And it's so crazy because my cousin, he had offered, he was like, I will pay every single penny of this right now. Not even just yours, but the total cost. I will pay all of this right now if they let all of y'all walk the stage. They was not having it. And we only got caught because, like I said, my then guy best friend decided he wanted to go to school the next day. Not only did he go to school the next day, he went to school the next day in the same fucking clothes that he had on when we were there. And they didn't know who I was. I literally had got off of work. I was working at Raising Cane's at the time. I got off work. So I had on like my work jeans, my work shoes, and I had on a black zip up hoodie. I had it on my hood and I had it like tied so tight. You could probably only see like this right here, if even my nose. They didn't know who I was. They had went and pulled this other guy that we was all cool with. They had went and pulled him out of class thinking it was him. No, my friend snitched. He got caught because of his clothes, and he told on everybody. Like, told on everybody. I will never forget the day I went to the school because everyone got caught. We had to go to the school and we had to have a meeting with the principal, with the senior administrator for the seniors. And it was her, it was like our resource officer in there, but this lady was new. Like, she wasn't the dude that we had always had. So I really wasn't giving a fuck about nothing she was talking about. So we went into the little meeting. And right before I had my meeting, my friend Victor had his, and the look on his face, I was like, oh my God, we might be fucked. We really might be fucked. Because I was going to go in there and lie. Like, y'all don't know that's me. I was at work. I got a schedule to show you. I was at work. Nope. The look on his face let me know everything I needed to know. They told me like, yeah, we see you didn't damage anything, X, Y, and Z, but because of the rules, and we tell you guys like not to do that, and this is a possibility of it. I'm telling y'all, the only reason they were so harsh with us and not letting us walk the stage was because there was a guy who was there in this group, and why you're out doing senior pranks and you're not even graduating is beyond me. But he was there and he decided that he wanted to spray paint something very disrespectful regarding a student that went to our rival school who was unfortunately murdered years prior, like maybe 2 years prior. I want to say the guy who lost his life was a freshman at the time. He spray painted something disrespectful about him on the back of their bleachers of their football field. And I genuinely feel like that is why shit got escalated the way it did. And eventually everyone found out that it was him, and he actually ended up getting into like a fight or something about it. Like someone had fought him about it, and the person that fought him was someone that actually went to our school that was friends with that guy that had got killed. But yeah, I genuinely think that that's why they were that harsh with us, because they knew names of people from our rival school that busted out our janitor's car window, like, and they didn't do nothing to them. They got to walk the stage. They didn't have to pay no fines, like none of that. So I really feel like that one person who was never even walking the stage to begin with really did ruin it for the rest of us, because senior pranks has always been a thing. Like, it's always been a thing. But I feel like that's why. So I am excited. Part of me does wish that I did sign up to go to the in-person ceremony, but we got Alabama coming up in the summer, and maybe I got bills, okay? I don't got nobody's money to be flying to no New Hampshire, staying in hotels, doing whatever. Please. Maybe after I achieve my next degree, I will go in person for it, definitely. I wanted to go straight through and start my next program, but I've been eyeballing some certificate programs that my job would pay for, thinking, and I'm heavily leaning towards trying some of those out while I'm not taking courses to get a degree, because my job pays for it through this program called Guild. But when you're doing that program, you cannot do more than one. You can't do more than one program at a time. So you can't start a new program until you have completed the one you were doing. So I don't know. I'm trying to debate. I definitely have had my eyes on some certificate programs that have intrigued me pertaining to like HR, as well as criminal justice. I did enjoy my business law class that I took this year. Well, last year, 2025. I did enjoy that class. So there are some criminal justice ones that I've looked at. There is some project management certificates that I looked at. I did already get a project management certification from Cornell through the Guild program. I got that before I started my business administration degree that I'm currently getting right now at Southern New Hampshire. So yeah, I'm just excited. I really can't believe that I went back to school and I've done so well for myself in school, because if you would have asked me in high school about college, I would have told you absolutely the fuck not. I hated school. Like, to my core, I hated school. So yeah. But anyway, I'm yapping. It's about to be 12 o'clock. So I need to hurry up and get to my mom so that my sister can put these clip-ins in. I can get back, make them little thingies, and I'm trying to debate how I should do this. I wonder if I should make those first and then go to my mom's and maybe like park my car there while we're at the game. Park my car there while we're at the game, and then I don't know. I'm gonna just run over there because I know that cream cheese isn't as soft as I need it to be to get this done. Like to be able to mix it up and spread it onto the little puff pastries. So I'm just gonna run to my mom's, let my sister do these clip-ins, and then I'll come back, make those, and get ready. I need to get my jeans out because, like I said, I feel like those are in the dryer. And yes, that's what we're gonna do. So I'll talk to y'all when I'm getting in the car. All right, y'all. Actually, we have a change of plans because my sister, I didn't text her and let her know that I was even coming, and that's my fault. I shouldn't even have done that. But my sister, when I got here, she was in the shower, and I think she had like just got in, and my sister's one of the people, like, she always gonna put her first, and there's like, not saying that's a bad thing, but like, knowing that I'm there, she wasn't about to like hurry up her process for me. And I'm not saying she should have, because like I said, I should have texted her or at least let her know, like, hey, I'm about to come over there. Or when she said she would do it, I should have texted her to ask her if it was fine if I came at a certain time to make sure like they would be done and I could do what I needed to do beforehand. So that's on me. And like I said, I'm not really, it's not something I'm too pressed about getting done, but it's 12:33 and I gotta make these little jalapeno things for Messiah. So like, and the game is at 2. It's 12:33 now. I gotta make them things for Messiah. I still gotta get dressed. And I know like my mom will be heading to get me to go to the game within the next like 45-50 minutes. So I don't want to have her like, I don't want to be late, but I also don't want to be like rushing to the point where like now I'm sweating my damn hair out. But yeah, I got a slice of pizza though. When I got there, my mom was gone. She had ran to Costco to get a pizza. So I got a slice of pizza. And yeah, we're about to just go home. The cream cheese is still sitting out. Hopefully it's soft. Well, soft enough for me to like comfortably be able to like mix it around and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so we're heading back home. I need to charge my phone up. I need to charge my DJI actually. Well, I have my charging handle done, or charged fully, so I could always just toss that on when we actually go to the game. But yeah, this game is at 2 o'clock, but on Wednesday the Michigan game, that's an 8 o'clock game. Oh, I hit a curb, my bad. But yeah, that's literally an 8 o'clock game. I hate when cars like be sitting all far back behind other cars. Like, you know, this lane starts to go over for people to get over. Why are you like trying to take up the whole space so that people can't get over? I literally just checked the shit out that curb. I know y'all seen it. But yeah, these little jalapeno pop, like not jalapeno poppers, but this little jalapeno like pastry puff that I be making, I seen it on Facebook first. Like, I was scrolling through Facebook Reels one day and I seen it. And it looked so freaking good. When I tell y'all, this is some of the best shit I ever tasted in my life. You literally take a block of cream cheese, you dice up a I do half of a jalapeno. It really depends on how spicy you want it. A block of cream cheese, I dice up half of a jalapeno, some bacon bits, the real bacon bits, and some cheese, like shredded cheese. You mix that up and you spread it on half of a pastry puff sheet. And then you fold it over. I take my pizza cutter and I cut them into like little like lines and I twist it. You cover it in like an egg bath and then you sprinkle cheese over it and you put it in the oven for like 15 minutes. When I tell y'all, this shit is so good, it's so freaking good. This is gonna be the first time that I make it and I do 2 puff pastry sheets. Typically I will only do 1, but I feel like the filling just be too much for only 1. So I'm doing 2 this time, and I really hope it doesn't mess with like how it cooks. I feel like in hindsight it will, because it's double the pastry now. But yeah, we'll see. I'm about to knock that out as soon as I get in here. And yeah, that's really the only thing I'm concerned about. I might get that done and still have enough time to try and put the clip-ins in myself. It obviously would just be easier if my sister was able to do it, and I just didn't want to be rushing trying to do the damn puff pastries, because that's a job in itself. So yeah, I'm about to pull up to the house, so I will talk to y'all when I'm making the puff pastry. What? Oh yeah. Well, now we know. Good shot. Nice.
Person getting all the rebounds.
go. Let's go. Good block.
White ball.
Good save. Hey y'all, so it is 7 o'clock. I've obviously been home from the game. I've just been hanging out downstairs with Messiah, watching TV. I'm about to get in the tub and soak and then shower. I do actually have homework that needs to be done. It's due tonight, and I'm pretty sure it's at least 2 assignments, one for each class, because this week I didn't have discussion posts due for either classes. So one class I typically have 3 things due a week. It's always a discussion post, and then there's going to be a journal or activity, unless this is a week where there are projects due. I'm trying to see what this is saying is due. So I'm checking my little app right now because that's going to determine how long I take in this water. Oh my god. Okay, well, one of them is a project submission, but this class, the project submission is built on things that we've already done on previous submissions in a what do we use? Sumo, or is it web text? One of those like online questioning like school sites where you like you read this, where you like you're reading and they have like questions and you build on your project. So that's nothing. Let's see this one, what she want us to do. Oh my god, this one I have to do an activity and a project. So yeah, I have a lot to do when I get out. So I'm about to get in the tub. So I'm gonna try and limit it to like 30 minutes max, and then I'm gonna get out and knock this homework out. I got clothes on my bed that need folded. But yeah, today was so fun at that game. Like, I love doing stuff like that with my mom. Me and her get out a lot together, just me and her. I think I'm typically the one that hangs out with her outside of like, obviously my other sisters live with her, but I'm typically the one that's like hanging out with her outside of her being home. So I love when we get out, and it was a great game, so I'm excited. And then again, we're going out Wednesday as well for the game against our rivals, and I'm not too sure about how that game is going to go. This game today though was really good. It really was a nail biter because there was so much like, not really back and forth, but the game was just so close. It was so close. We led majority of the first quarter. They came back and took the lead by like 1 or 2 at the end of the first quarter, and from the first quarter all the way up to the fourth quarter, we were like constantly trailing behind them with like 2 to 3 points. By 2 to 3 points. I think the most that they had led us at one point was like maybe 8 points, but we really like kicked it into gear. So it was a really good game. It's a really, really good game. So yeah, about to get in the tub. I'm about to get my laptop and everything out, get my pajamas and stuff out. I do need to like shave and stuff. So I don't know. It's like, this isn't appropriate timing to take an everything shower. I really should have did my everything shower, but it's like, But I suppose it's not my night to cook dinner, so I guess I really don't have a reason to like super duper rush for like my homework and stuff, because I really can just get out and just focus on that. And as long as it's submitted by 11:59 p.m., I'm good to go. So yeah, I'm about to do that. I'll talk to y'all when I get out.
It definitely was. The show was amazing. It was. We did our thing. I want to touch on one thing. How do y'all ladies feel about, how y'all set went with DJ Sky? Because I know... Amazing. Y'all know how to fuck out of here. But I'm going to forgive her. But her new name is DJ Fuck Up. People make mistakes, Mariah. People make mistakes. Don't do that. This shit is lying. Nothing is perfect when you're... Where I didn't know who was coming out next. I ain't gonna hold you. The order that we had was not the same order because some people were. You talking about hoe? Oh, where do y'all motherfucking body? My son's fucking the baby bitch. Shut up, y'all. You want a problem, bitch?
Alright, y'all, so it is 9:25. I got 2 of the assignments turned in. Now I'm working on this project for the one class that I told y'all. It's kind of like a build-up of work that we've already done inside of web text. So I'm so glad because this will be the final one. So I am about to wrap this up and I'm gonna call it a night, and that is the end of this video. I will see y'all and talk to y'all in the next one. I put that on my mama.